that, put that, six shots, make him get back. All that chit chat, rip back. My nigga saying it that. Nigga talking up, but he ain't on shit. I got like 50 rounds of Vinny's clip. If I know the chip, nigga, I'll be the flip. Mommy still hold up a kid, nigga, tryna like, give me a bit. I'm like, nigga, fuck me, bitch. The judge like, why you acting like a dick? I said I'm moving like I'm thinking dick.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is What If Naruto was Kokushibo. Yes, we're back with a fan favorite What If. You guys liked it so much. We also had the Muzan What If and the whatever. But now we're back, so let's get into it. But first, we'll be changing some things. Naruto is restricted to 3 tails at this moment, and Naruto has I was gonna make it so he would have gone, Sasuke would have gone with Naruto, but I decided to not do that, and that's a lot of checkpoints right there. It actually changed that. But anyways, let's get into the what if. So we left off as Itachi specifically explained to Kakashi that he needs to pass on the info to the next Hokage, as Hiruzen, like in canon, has basically, yes, in the canon, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But basically, he had a mission, Itachi had a mission to infiltrate the Akatsuki. And so, basically, Kakashi is now the messenger, the future messenger for the next Hokage. And I'm gonna say this one more thing, and make Itachi say one more thing. So basically, Itachi also say, watch out for Danzo. He's a menace. He's literally, don't trust him at all. He has multiple Sharingan in his arms. It's crazy. Don't trust him at all. Kakashi would be shocked by this fact, and well, let's to let future Hokage know. Anyways, from there we'll skip over to where Naruto and Jiraiya is, as they just stopped at an inn to get some rest. Well, not really get some rest, but to relax for a little bit, as they've been walking for a bit, but none of them really seem to be tired. Naruto, he would be mostly outside, as he doesn't really need to go inside, but doesn't really matter, they're just stopping for a bit. From there, they will leave this inn place, but soon they'll get stopped by 2 entities, one with a huge sword and one with red eyes. Naruto would realize this, and he would form his blade out of his hand. He would form his, what's the right word for it? I actually don't know the right word for Kokushibo's blade. If there actually is a right word, then I would have said it. Jiraiya would look at these symbols on these people's chests, on their robes, and he'll realize, wait a minute, the Akatsuki. With Naruto hearing Jiraiya's voice and distress, he would realize, so this is an enemy, huh? From there, he would take out his blade. It's some cold red something, whatever, but I can't pronounce it. He'll take out his blade and aim it at them, as he then would say, "Oi, what's your business near here?" Well, me. You guys just can't be near this area with suspicious looking hats on or whatever. It's kind of sus, no cap. We're here for you, kid. Just come with us, and we don't have to make things painful for you. You think you're coming after me? Alright then. Naruto, he would rush over that at flying speed, doing a dark mood eating palace first form. From there, Itachi and Kasame would have to dodge, even though he would get some bruises and cuts that would really go in deep into his skin. But from there, Jiraiya would have done a genjutsu, blocking, basically putting Itachi within a box, though Itachi would easily break out of this. This would be the same genjutsu he used against the passive pain, but he would have failed because Itachi basically broke out of it. From there, Naruto would have a sword battle with, of course, Kasame, as Kasame seems to have more one-handed sword prowess, but is being really overwhelmed by how Naruto's blade has these edges to it, so he can't really cut him off at any place, so it keeps canceling out his attacks. From there, He tried to get a body shot on him, but that would fail, making Naruto doing a third form Lonesome Moon chains, making Kasame have to back up, but he would get hit by this in the leg, and he would start bleeding heavily. From there, he would basically, he would make Itachi see him in his state, and they would both lock eyes as Jiraiya would then do a toad's mouth in the middle of the street. Remember, this is in the middle of the street. From there, he'd do a toad's mouth. After that, Itachi would have to use his Amaterasu, burning through the toad, and then he would say, Jiraiya, go to Kakashi. Once you get the new Hokage, tell him, and be ready. Now, Kasame will be confused by this. Wait, what? What do you mean? Nothing, it's just about attacking the Leaf Village. Oh, attacking the Leaf Village? Alright. First, I was so confused what you just said just now. But alright. So from there, Itachi and Kasame would have left. After that, Jiraiya would be confused, but Naruto said they're probably going to plan to attack the village, that the Akatsuki are still listening on them. So yeah. From there, they would head off. They would sooner or later reach to a bar. From there, they would enter as some man has just beat some woman over in the corner, and he's leaving the establishment with seems to be a check that he's putting into his jacket pocket. From there, this person would scream out having their drink and basically threw it in the air, and then basically they're drunk. She threw it in the air in her hand still, the liquid basically, and then slammed her hand back down with the cup. From there, they would go up to the table as that seems to be the person. After that, they would see, Oi, Tsunade, long time no see. Jiraiya? What are you doing here, and who's this kid? Oh, we need you to become the new Hokage. The Hokage? Why did I ever become something like that? Honestly, you're just there to be a sacrificial pawn to the whole village. Like, why would I want to do something like that? I would stay here. Like, almost every single Kage we have died. Alright? I know death is a normal thing, but let's be honest now. I can't, like, why would I do that? Come on now. Like, I was a sacrificial pawn. Multiple work. I wouldn't want to spend hours on hours doing multiple work just for one meanly, what's the word, whatever, village. Why would I ever do something like that? Now, Naruto doesn't have the ambition to become Hokage, but this is also disrespecting Hiruzen, so he would pretty much get mad. Oi, don't disrespect Hiruzen's name like that. If you have a problem with that, fight me. You talk a lot for a puny little kid like you. Alright then, let's do this. If I win, then you give me all your money, and I don't become Hokage. But if you win, then I'll come and become the new Hokage. So from there, Naruto and Tsunade would then go outside the establishment. As Jiraiya's like, Tsunade, don't underestimate the kid. He's powerful at that. It's just because you didn't master your sage, you won't be able to beat him. But I will. You've been slacking off, Jiraiya. Let me show you the true power of a mastered. Someone that has mastered the true power. Now, she's not going to stage, but I'm just saying. Anyways, the match would have started. As I forgot her name, would close her eyes because she knows basically think the kid's gonna get beat. Tsunade would rush over at Naruto, but when she did, Naruto would basically cut his arm out from the left, unsheathing his blade from his skin as it grows out. As Tsunade would be caught off guard by this, making Naruto have an opening, punching her within her stomach, sending her flying back. This would really hurt Tsunade, as he would see Naruto's already rushing towards her with some type of crescent moon trail following, as she would have to jump up into the air just to block the attack. From there, she would land on the floor, smashing her hand into the ground, sending a path of rocks flying over at Naruto. Naruto would easily dodge this, as he would then start about to use first form, but Jiraiya would say, Hey, Naruto, I know she can regenerate, but wait, don't do that. Huh. If you say so, I'll just dial it down a bit. He'll rush over at Tsunade with a first form, as it wouldn't kill her, but it's pretty much it's a numb attack. It's only gonna do damage, but not cut through her skin. Now, Dark Evening Moon Palace, he would do that, sending her flying back, as this would hurt Tsunade. From there, he would basically jump up into the air, going for a finishing blow, as Tsunade would basically dodge his attack, punching Naruto in the head. But Naruto would basically tank it, punching Tsunade back, as this would really hurt her. And from there, there would basically be an all-out fist battle at that, as he's not even using a sword anymore. They're just boxing at this point, going fist to fist to fist. Think of it as a, if you know what I mean, Jotaro and Dio, and or Rush. And so, sooner or later, Naruto would have won for sheer strength, reaction time, and defense. So, Naruto, Tsunade, that one girl, keep forgetting her name, would all head back to the village. Yes, and Jiraiya. They all head back to the village. From there, they would reach, as basically she would then be announced to be a new Hokage from being from being announced of the new Hokage of the Leaf Village. Naruto, Jiraiya, and Kakashi to meet up within the office, as Kakashi is explaining to Tsunade that basically Itachi is sick. He's been working under Akatsuki, as he is not a traitor, though he is made out to be one. He's been given a mission from Hiruzen ever since then, infiltrating the Akatsuki and getting more info about them. Though he's not really able to share it that much, he's somewhat able to, and has given me lots of information through his genjutsu about the Akatsuki members. You're serious? Ah, yeah, Kakashi, share the details. That will really be helpful. Alright, but we have to keep it secretive. If this information leaks out, then there may be a chance that the Akatsuki might come after us and kill Itachi, knowing that they know all of them. Itachi, let me just say what Itachi explained to me. Now, he's basically explaining what everybody has, not sure what everybody doesn't have, like their abilities, whatever. He's like, okay, so Konan, this one girl Konan, she's on paper. Sorcery, he's a sand dude puppet. Kasame, he got like a whatever blade. Hoshigaki, we got some dude with clay that can make his stuff explode. He's dangerous. What else? We got like a immortal dude, another immortal dude. Basically explaining some people's abilities that he knows of, what he doesn't know of, yada yada, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Sorry for the moving. I'm sorry. Anyways, from there, Naruto, he would then reach the gate with Jiraiya. As Naruto looked at the village saying, though they treat me badly, I have learned to respect the village in a way. Though I'll come back sooner or later, I'll make an impact within the ninja world, making sure they all respect me as one of the greatest swordsmen to ever live. Naruto would leave the village as Sasuke would chase behind him saying, wait, Naruto, let me go with you. I want to train still with you. Sasuke, the only way you're going to be able to master your breathing is to, you gotta train by yourself. So I can't really help you there. And sooner or later, you'll gain a power that will intrigue you, shock you at that. But for now, you need to train by yourself, kid. See ya. And Naruto, he would leave. Naruto would come back on the 2.5 year time skip. Nothing really changed, but just 2.5 years. Naruto would come back as he would see Kurenai and Sasuke were at the gate. Sasuke would run up with Kurenai, as Kurenai would hug Naruto, and Kakashi also be there, be like, yo, I'm just here, whatever, just greeting you. Basically Sasuke would say that, yo, Kakashi, he trained me over the time skip with Kurenai, whatever, Everybody's pretty much gotten stronger, but we're more stronger than Kurenai. Just kind of pointing that out there, if you know what I mean. Haha. It would actually be throughout the whole village that it's now been said that Team 7 is one of the most strongest teams. They're even able to be stronger than their own team leader. It's crazy. Well, dude, some people are like, oh yeah, she's a Genjutsu main, yeah, whatever, but she's a strong one at that. She has been training though. She has been training. But anyways, let me basically give some details. Kurenai has basically revamped her genjutsus, and like, you know how Deidara basically did some to himself to make sure like he wouldn't be able to get caught in a Sharingan genjutsu. Kurenai didn't do that, but she's upgraded her genjutsus to a point where she can at least revival a 3 Tomoe, alright? Okay? Now, Sakura, she has basically been basically training under Tsunade to learn her Sage and also the 100 healings technique. Sasuke has been training under Kakashi, has learned the Chidori, and he has learned like 10 breaths of his Blaze release. And Naruto, he has learned all 16 forms, but not the 17. He's on the verge of mastering the 17th form, making it so he's completely mastered his moon breathing. But we're not at that point just yet. Naruto also fully looks like Kokushibo. So yeah, that's basically everybody. I literally had to take breaks to drink water and look at my mouth keeps foaming up, bruh. It's kind of annoying, but like, let's just continue. Crew and I will be like, alright, let's do a... But then you think about it, wait. I'm not doing a test. There's no way I'm going to do a bell test. These guys are so powerful, I'm literally going to die. Like, think about it though. Why would I risk my life just to do some measly test with one of the most powerful team within the Elite Village at this moment? Why would I risk my life just to fight my lover? What? What did I say? I don't know, man. Kinda sus. I ain't gonna cap. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, from there, Naruto, he's like, nah, so we gonna do like a test? Like, no. We're not doing a test, because I would literally die. Like, you guys want to know the strongest teams. Everybody kind of looks up to you, and Naruto got some respect in the village. And if I haven't pointed out already, I haven't pointed out already. Okay, so from the time skip, Naruto has learned Rasengan, and he's also been able to get to 5 tails of Kurama from the 2.5 year time skip. He's been able to master 5 tails of Kurama's power, and basically, they're pretty much kind of buddies, but they're not like fully buddies, but like, you know what I mean. Anyways, from there, they'll basically, rest up. Naruto get the studying and recapping on what he missed. He just redoing a little recap. But from there on, you know what I mean. Next day, they'll be on a mission. A mission to pull up the sand, as it seems like the Akatsuki has just took Gaara. Naruto's like, oh shoot, they got Gaara. So, from there, they would leave the village. Sooner or later, Team Kurenai would arrive at the Sand Village, and Sakura would treat Kankuro, as his name is again. I think it's Kankuro, right? Yeah, I think his name's Kankuro. From there, they'll treat Kankuro's poison and get the old lady, and soon they'll depart to the Akatsuki base. From there, Team Guys with Team 7, but I don't really know how I should incorporate them into it. So like, they're just there, Anyways, Team 7 there, take all the tassels, whatever, open the door to the Akatsuki hideout and enter. Once they have entered the Akatsuki hideout, they would see it seems like they were too late, as Gaara is lifeless corpse as it lays down. They would see like, oh shoot, they're here. Well, Master, you should take over this one. Ugh, alright. Adios. If you didn't actually know, Deidara actually respects Sasori, and he actually calls him his master for the way how he uses puppets and like art type beat. Just fun Naruto fact, if you didn't know that, of course. And so from there, it's basically gonna be the same like in canon for Sakura's fight, but she's much stronger, faster, so it kind of goes quicker. Sasuke, Kurenai, and Naruto will be chasing after Deidara, as he just took basically just took Gaara, and he's flying away. Kurenai would basically, I don't know her releases, but if she has, I'm gonna just say that she got like, or I'm not even doing anything. Basically, Kurenai would, like, I guess she would just shoot like a wind scythe or whatever. I don't know her elements like that. I want to give her like all 5 elements. Yeah, over the 2 years and a half she mastered, she got to use all 5 elements. So you already know how easy. So she'll shoot like a multi-wind scythe blast at Deidara, cutting through the bird, also making them fall to the floor. From there, Naruto and Sasuke retrieve Gaara's body, and they're like, alright, y'all kind of powerful. I rather commit, I want to say the word, but that's pretty offensive. Shoot, Deidara would do his little thing where he fakes suicide bomb, but then basically they will just back away, as there'll be a huge explosion, knocking them into the water below in the cavern. But Naruto was able to catch everybody and reach them to safety. From there, the sea Gaara left his corpse. The old lady would sacrifice her life, bringing Gaara back to the living realm, and then everybody would leave. Yeah. From there, they'll reach back to the Leaf Village, whatever type beat. And from there, they'll basically wait it out, as like it's nothing really to add here. And so from there, they'll be sent another mission, as it seems like Orochimaru his base has been leaked. But while they're getting assigned the mission, it seems like Itachi has entered the village. They rush over to the Hokage's office, as he's like, okay, they're getting assigned this mission, but Team 7 is not in the office yet, alright? Itachi would enter a village with Kakashi following, as he would go to Tsunade saying, oh, so I'm just here to greet the new Hokage, Tsunade, and I was asking if you could heal me, because I'm literally dying. And Kakashi get that heal or whatever, and give some new information about the occurrences within the Akatsuki. And yeah, from there, basically now, yeah, from the occurrence with Kakashi will leave. Itachi will leave. Kakashi will also leave. And from there, Team Kurama will get assigned a mission of Orochimaru's base that's been leaked. So they would head off. They would arrive at Orochimaru's base. As once they got inside, they'll explore around. As basically, Sasuke will be taking everything that seems to be important, any writings, any notes, anything that looks like that. From there, he would basically stumble upon just a closed door. It seems like all doors are open though. He would open it just to find out it'll be an explosion. Everybody rushed to the scene. It seems that Orochimaru is basically there. Oh, Sasuke boy, you finally come to me willingly at that. Finally, I've dreamt of this day. Join me, Sasuke. Let me give you power like no other. Oh shoot, is that Naruto? The Orochimaru would see Naruto, they would lock eyes, be like, oh, nah, I'm getting out of here. He's like, no, people actually got me messed up like that. They think that I'm really gonna fight this kid. Like, no, there's no way I'm gonna fight this kid. Look at him. Look what he did to me that one time. ain't no way, bro. By no way, bro. By no way, bro. I ain't never fight this kid. But Naruto would basically start hunting Orochimaru. Orochimaru is literally running away from Naruto. But then he would reverse summon himself, disappearing. And so Team Seven would head back to the village that Sakura was to find. From there, you know, Naruto and Kurama would meet up, and then they'll start talking, and then Kurama would say, that's the end of What If. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and yeah, see ya later on the next part. Peace.